Good day, everyone. Now, I will be discussing about Media and Information Literacy, also known as MIL. I know all of you are familiar to this term because during your senior high school, you have a subject MIL. In this video, we will learn more about MIL. Media and information literacy is a combination of knowledge, attitude, skills, and practices that are required to assess, analyze, evaluate, use, produce, and communicate information and knowledge in creative, legal, and ethical ways that respect human rights. Media and information literacy is a set of skills and knowledge that help us find information, check if it's true, use it in the right way, and create and share our own content legally, ethically, and responsibly. So when we say media and information literacy, we mean being smart and responsible when we using media and information. For example, assessed. You search on a Google for answer to your homework. Google assess you to find information. And after Google assess you to find information, you analyze. If you check if the site is reliable or fake. Check if it's true or not. And after that, you evaluate. You compare two sources, which one is accurate. Don't just base to one source. Just evaluate and compare which one is more accurate. And after that, you use the information if you think is accurate and you are satisfied to this information. You use the information. You you adapt the information and answer it to your homework. Remember, don't just believe. Always check. Don't just consume. Create responsibly. Okay, let's continue to the aspect of media and information literacy. There are three aspects according to Renek and Leblonsky 2015. First one is technical skills. Technical skills, ability to use gadgets, computers, and ICT tools. This means knowing how to use gadgets like phone, computers, and the internet to find and share information. I know all of you are perfectly when it's come to using gadgets, right? Because you know how to use your phone to search information on Google, AI, ChatGPT, and so on. Second one, critical attitude. Critical attitude, evaluating credibility and the ethical use of information. This means thinking carefully about the information you see. Check if true, reliable, and use it in the right way. Example of this, before you share information about the news on social media, you should be able to check if it's true or fake because not all information on social media is real. Be aware about your information you shared. The last one is fact about media or ICT. Knowledge how media works and its effect. This means understanding how media and technology work and how they affect people. Example, teacher use media and ICT like video in Google Classroom to make lesson fun and easy to understand. This show how media and technology work to share information and how they affect students learn. That's the three aspect of MIL. Let's proceed to the 7 dimension of MIL. The first one is tools literacy, the ability to use ICT tools and multimedia. knowing how to use digital tools like computers, app, and multimedia. Like I have said earlier, you know how to use your phone to find information about different in a different app, AI, ChatGPT, and Google, and so on. And that's the tools literacy. Second one is resource literacy, ability to find and evaluate information, searching for information and checking if it's useful and correct. You use if the source is more accurate. The third is social structural literacy, understanding how information is produced and distributed. Understanding where information comes from and how it's shared. For example, knowing that the news from official website is more trustworthy than random social media post, and that's that's the social cultural literacy. And the four is research literacy, ability to use online resources for learning and work, using website and online tools to study or work. Example of this, using a Google Scholar or online journal for school. The five is publishing literacy, ability to produce and publish content responsibly. Publishing literacy is about creating content and making it available to others. Example of this is a blogger uploading an educational video on YouTube, or a student publishing a school newsletters. That's for the number 5. The 6 is emerging technology literacy. Emerging technology literacy, adapting new tools and platforms. It is about learning how to use new technology and staying updated. Example of this is students learning to use AI tools like ChatGPT or virtual reality apps for education. And the last dimension is critical literacy. Critical literacy, evaluating the accuracy, credibility, and impact of information. This is about thinking carefully about whether information is true and trustworthy. Example, fact fact checking fact checking a viral video before. And that's all for the 7 dimension of media and information literacy.
I'm the button. I will be the one who discuss advantage and disadvantage of media literacy. First is media teach us important things. So media like TV show or websites can help with us learn about things like how to stay healthy or how to make care of the environment. Example, a TV show tells us why we need to brush our teeth, or a video show us why recycling is good for our environment. Second is we can learn what's happening around the world very quickly. So we can find out about newspaper from far away place almost instantly, whether it's on TV or our phones. You can watch a newspapers about something happening in other country just a few minutes after happening. Third is people can show off their special skills. So media is a place where people can share their talents like singing, dancing, acting, or making funny video for everyone to see. Fourth is media help us learn more. So media give us knowledge through games, funny show, and other programs that teach us new things. Example is a quiz on TV. TV um, asks questions about animals, and you learn new facts that while you watch. The last is it's easy to get information on our phones. So we can quickly find what we need to know just by using our mobile phones. If you need to know the the weather, you can just open an app on your phones. So we can so next is the disadvantage of media literacy. First is first is they lead the individualism, spending too much time on the internet and watching television usually impedes socialization with friends and and others. So, example is when you watch too much TV or playing on the internet all day, you may not spend enough time playing with your friends or family. Uh, Example is kids who always playing video games by themselves might miss out on playing catch on their friends and bonding in their and he or his family. So next is some some media contents are not suitable for children. So some show are not for kids. Not everyone on TV or the internet is good for children to see. Somehow show are made for a grown ups like yung mga SPG ba yun or basta yun. Then third is um newspaper is geographically selective. So newspaper don't cover everything. So a newspaper in city only writes about things that happens nearby. It might not have news from another part of the world. Example is a newspaper in Manila might not talk about a small sports game happening in London. Fourth is Fourth is increase the advertisement, and television and radio makes them less attractive. So too much commercial. So too much commercial when a TV show or radio program has too many ads and it can become boring. Example, you're watching your favorite cartoons or movie, but it's stopping for long ads for cars or foods. So last is the internet can be possible way for scam, fraud, and hacking. So people people can trick trick you on the internet. So means the internet can be a place where bad people trying to steal things or tricking you with a fake message. Example is someone might send a fake email that asks for you for your password. And example na this is yung um um there is a message that you win 1M or raffles. That's all, and thank you.